Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Ariel Bakes Tutorials. So, today we will be making a rectangular cake for Father's Day. So, if you know you struggle with square cakes and rectangular cakes, this video is the right video for you. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, stay and watch throughout because I'll be dropping the nuggets as we go. So we start off strong with the red velvet base. You know, red velvet is actually my bestseller, so they always request for red velvet. And then the second layer will happen to be chocolate, and then another red velvet. So you can see that as I layer the cakes with frosting, I push it to the corners. That's very important. You don't want to miss this, and you don't want to be stingy with that frosting. So I realized that with the third layer the cake was a little sloppy, so I layered it a bit and used the crumbs to fill in the low side of the cake. Okay, that happened just because the cake was not put on the rack properly, so one side tilted. Yes, that's why I have that there. So I just filled in to my satisfaction. If your cake is hard, you may have to add a little bit of the frosting you are using. Okay, so your cake can be sticky enough to do the work for you. But my cake was very moist, so it stuck on itself. She get it. If you want this recipe, you can DM me and we will sort that out. Yes, if you want me to teach you how to make good cakes, you can also DM me. You can DM me using my email or my TikTok. Yes, and then we will move on from there. Okay, so now let's continue. So watch here again how I push the frosting to the sides. Now you can see that the chocolate cake was a bit short also, right? So I wanted the cake to be a little smaller in the sense that it was too wide. Okay, so in its width I wanted it to be a little smaller. So because I didn't want to waste the frosting, I took it off those sides and then I cut it and used the crumbs that I had from the layers after trimming. I used it to fill any imperfections I had on the layers. So let me just put it out there. If you want to decorate your very moist cakes without breaking, or you want to do it smoothly, you have to chill it. It's either it's frozen or at least it had been chilling in the fridge for like 30 minutes, and it should be wrapped. If it's whether in the fridge or in the freezer, it should be wrapped. Okay, that's how you keep in the moisture. Okay, so I used the crumbs to fill any imperfections, and then to help with the chocolate cake, the bit of where it was short, because I actually cut it from a big sheet pan. So yeah, it means that for the chocolate cake I couldn't measure properly. That's why I had that challenge. So any challenge on your cake, you can feel it. You see that now it's filled, right? Yes. So you do all these before you crumb coat. It's very important that you do all that before you crumb coat. Why? Because crumb coating actually locks in all the little bit of crumbs you see over there. So if you crumb coat before you come and do it actually costs 90. Did you see those beautiful layers? So I continued trimming and then correcting. Then after that I crumb coated. Look at the beautiful layers. Wow. So I crumb coated and then I chilled it a bit. I think I chilled it for about 30 minutes. Yeah, they wanted to cut the cake in like an hour or two. I think in 2 hours. So I didn't want to freeze it. That's why I was in the fridge. Okay. Yeah, so after crumb coating, I chilled it for about 30 minutes before I came in to frost properly. Magic anew. Ariel bakes just for you. Chocolate rivers and caramel skies. Butter whispers as the dough complies. Elegance rises in the heat of the flame. Every creation wears her name. Golden cross in a soft delight. Every layer shines under the light. Where love and craft make magic anew. Ariel bakes just for you. Sprinkled dreams and frostings glow. Arden eats slice. So it is now time to frost the cake, as in the final coating, right? So I'm going to ask you a question now. Do you think the amount of frosting I put on is too much? If you said yes, you are wrong. In fact, I needed more. So when you are dealing with either square cakes or rectangular cakes, you need a little more frosting than the cake needs. Okay, this is to help you out, to help you get all the sharp edges you want, because truth be told, you are going to scrape off some of the frosting out. So if you are stingy with it, you are going to have trouble. Okay. So you see how I'm applying the frosting onto the cake, pushing it to the sides. Yes, that's what you are supposed to do. Always make sure that the corners have enough frosting. So even if you think it's too small or too much, just with the corners apply it more, because that's the reason why you are scared of square cakes. That's the reason why you don't like rectangular cakes. It's because of the squares. Meanwhile, if it's just too simple to get it, so all you have to do is to apply more frosting to the corners. Okay, so when you are done now, I like my scraper to be wet. You see the corner I was talking to you about. Yes, so if it's not enough, if the frosting is not enough, it's going to show. So like I was saying, I like my scraper to be wet, sometimes dripping wet, because it makes you get a soft gliding moment, okay, with your frosting. So now, because I was going round, some square pans have the rounded corners, but this one had to be sharp. So because I was trying to round it, I got those bits of cakes showing. So I went back, and this is why crumb coating is so important. If it hadn't been crumb coated and chilled, I would have had crumbs messing up the whole cake. So I went back in there and then I applied more frosting, and I did that for you to be able to understand. So when you get to the corners, push your scraper a little further than where your corner is, and then you scrape it gently, and then you pass the corner right in front of you. Okay, so watch carefully how I do it. That is just the trick. It's just the trick. So you go on and you apply more frosting as you need, okay? And then you start just like you see. So you have to clean the scraper and put more frosting in the imperfected areas and then go back. So your scraper comes forward more than the corner of the cake, and then you scrape it back and it passes the corner that faces you directly, and that is how you get the sharp edges. And so I wanted texture, so I went in with the comb, and I was actually dripping wet because I wanted everything to be smooth. And then I got it. Do you get it? So it's not as scary as you imagine in your head. It's actually very simple. If you get the technique, it's actually more simple than round cakes. Yes, but it's because you were conditioned to like round cakes more. So I then went on with my topper, my Father's Day topper, and then I did the lettering of Happy Father's Day because it's a Father's Day cake. And then I went on to pipe my border. For some reason these days I don't appreciate cakes with down borders. I feel like it makes the down part look bigger than the upper part. So yeah, I leave it sometimes, or I use a smaller piping tip just for that. Yeah, for aesthetic purposes, I mean. So yeah, that was it. That was how we decorated this Father's Day cake. And then I added some sprinkles and we were good to go. If you have come this far, kindly give me a thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe. Also share it to as many people as you can. Help me reach 1K and help me reach 4,000 watch hours. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. See you another time.
Golden cross in a soft delight, every layer shines under the light, where love and craft make magic anew. Ariel bakes just for you, sprinkled dreams and frostings glow. Art in each slice with care to show the heart of luxury in every bite. Her kitchen's kingdom feels just right. Golden crust and a soft delight, every layer shines under the light, where love and craft make magic anew. Ariel bakes just for you.